The Flagstaff City Council got its first look at a proposed economic development plan for the city.
The 5-year plan was drafted by an organization called ACONA, the Economic Collaborative of Northern Arizona. NAZ Today's Matt Kienitz joins us now with more.
Now, this plan is not just for Flagstaff, but for Northern Arizona as a whole. The plan is a strategy to grow the economy, and it is up to the city to implement the policy to follow the growth that the plan suggests could be coming. Problem is, the plan says growth will only be possible with enough affordable housing. The strategic plan contains a lot of data on the future state of both Flagstaff and Northern Arizona. Daniel Court, a principal senior economist at Elliott Pollock & Company, says population is expected to plateau, especially in comparison to similar towns that are also home to universities.
Not much growth expected, just very, very modest growth in the next 2 decades compared to these other regions that have pretty healthy growth prospects. But Fort Collins was already a more populous region, and they're continuing to grow. They're going to reach nearly 500,000 residents by 2050. Interestingly, St. George had a similar population to Coconino County as of 2010, but has outpaced this region by quite a bit.
Court says they selected 5 areas that could grow our economy.
Manufacturing, which includes advanced manufacturing, transportation, distribution and logistics, professional, scientific, and business services, the biomedical and healthcare industry, and arts, entertainment, and hospitality, which is tourism.
In their analysis, some of the strengths of Northern Arizona include the diversity of the area, Northern Arizona University, nature, and a highly educated workforce. The plan also goes over various weaknesses that Northern Arizona will face during this plan, including housing, local opposition to growth, and an insufficient workforce.
A big source of heartburn is the inability to retain and recruit staff for existing employers because of the scarcity of housing.
Affordable housing is one of the biggest issues facing Northern Arizona. Housing costs have drastically increased since 2013, making houses unattainable for most families.
I saw a substantial increase in prices since 2018, an 80% increase in the average single-family home price. Now, as of 2022, just under $800,000, and then you add in a 7.25% mortgage interest rate. You're looking at needing a household income of over $200,000 to afford. Not very many salaries offered at that level.
Rent has also increased by over $500 since 2018, and the income requirement needed to live comfortably while renting is nearly $74,000. City Council member Deborah Harris says change is coming to Flagstaff, whether residents like it or not.
People are really, they're digging their heels in because they want this to look like it looked when they got here. And so my comment to people, and I'm gonna be bold and say this, is that if you weren't born and raised here, then maybe you need to go back where you came from if you don't want anyone else here. So that's kind of a mean thing to say, but that's how I feel about it.
Matt Kienitz, NAZ Today.